Let's talk for a minute about social media. When I bring up social media with clients and prospects, most of the time they roll their eyes and say, look, I don't have time to deal with social media. I got a business to run. I've got customers. I've got employees. Don't bother me with social media. And I would agree to a large extent. But social media has become ubiquitous enough now in the marketplace that you need to have some presence. So let me talk a little bit about how you can manage social media and make it easy. First, let's talk about what you're trying to accomplish with social media. Remember earlier I said begin with the end in mind? What you want to do with social media is you want to work on growing a potential group of clients and prospects and patients. You want to focus on branding through social media. So what social media sites do you need to be on? You certainly don't need to be on all of them. As a general rule, you need to focus on the sites where your customers are looking. Now, there's some basics. I think every business needs to have a Facebook business page. It's, again, added credibility. Just as you need a website, you need a Facebook business page, because a lot of people, particularly younger demographics, are going to go to Facebook to make sure you're a credible company, and you need to have that page. You need to have a Google My Business page. The GMB page has become the cornerstone of so much in the Google world. So you need to have a claimed and fully optimized Google My Business page. The third thing that I think every business owner and professional needs is a LinkedIn page. You don't have to post regularly to LinkedIn, but you need to have a page. And please, please don't take the summary of you and your company and just drop in your resume. There are other places on the page to put your resume, but your profile should be why someone should do business with you. It's your value propositions again. Now, what other sites do you need to be on? If you're a restaurant or in the hospitality space or a retail store, Twitter's probably a place where you need to have some posts going out. If most of your clientele or a large part of your clientele is in the millennial demographic, you need to be on Instagram. They're actually on Instagram more than Facebook. If your clients are women between the ages of 30 and death, well, you need to be on Pinterest. YouTube is a great new marketing channel. It's the #2 search engine in the world right now after Google. The most recent statistic I read is that there are more than 1 billion, that's billion with a B, minutes of video watched every day around the world on YouTube. So having a YouTube channel and publishing content there is a great way to take advantage of people's time spent on social media. The other thing to remember about that is statistically, almost 80% of people say they would rather watch a video about your company or your product or service than read the content on your website. So consider video. The third and probably the most important aspect of how you can effectively manage social media is to develop a program for content curation and creation, how you're going to get the graphics produced, and then how you're going to schedule the posting. How do you manage all of this? There are software packages that can help you with the posting, but the real challenge is content creation and curation. Social media is one of those marketing channels that I think for most businesses, it's better to outsource. A lot of companies say, well, I've got somebody that's 25 on my team and they seem to be on Facebook all the time. I'm going to turn that over to them. Usually that's not a good idea. This is one of those where it's very cost efficient to outsource. Find a vendor that knows something about your industry, your business niche. They'll provide you samples of content so that you can get an idea for how they're going to demonstrate your company on social media. But outsource this. It'll save you a lot of time and it's very cost efficient. There's a page in your workbook that lists a whole bunch of marketing channels. I'm not going to go through these. What I really wanted to do with that page was just share with you that there's many, many channels that you can use. Some of these you probably haven't heard of, maybe some you've tried. One of the things is most of these are very inexpensive and you can easily try them with a very low ad spend, but consider adding some of these into your marketing strategy. I want to take just a minute as we wrap up to talk about our philosophy of how we work with clients. Most of our clients are local businesses or regional companies. They don't all have a huge ad budget to start with. So we typically start with a foundation that includes a website, You have to have a website these days to be considered credible as a business. It doesn't have to be 50 pages with e-commerce and videos and a celebrity spokesperson and all of those big company features. It can be a simple 5 or 6 page website, as long as it makes it real easy for your prospect to understand what your value proposition is, what the benefits to them are for doing business with your company, and they can find your phone number easily. It's amazing the number of websites I see where you have to dig around to find the phone number. Don't understand that. The second thing that's foundational is a reputation marketing program. I've talked about reputation. I hope you understand how important that is. Once you have that foundation in place, the next step is driving traffic. And that's generally going to mean paid traffic, whether it's banner ads, retargeting, Google AdWords, Bing paid ads, or a combination of all of the above. You have to get people to your website, and paid traffic is really the only game in town these days, particularly for local companies that don't have the big ad spend to spend a lot of money on search engine optimization. Video, I talked about the importance of video a minute ago. Getting found online, again, as you have your foundation in place, it makes sense to begin to target some of your marketing budget towards organic search, but it's not where you need to start. As you grow your business, one of our trademarked products is Core 5. It's a complete turnkey marketing automation system. We also have another product called Total Market Takeover, again, a trademarked product that we offer to a limited number of clients. The thing I want you to take away from this is that even if you're a small company, you can afford a national ad agency because we work with local companies to help them grow their business. And as they grow, some of that growth is allocated to additional marketing, and we grow right along with you. Our philosophy as a company is we want to be your in-house marketing agency. Last slide, a pure commercial for our company. If you are interested in knowing more about our company or how to get started with us, the first step is what we call a discovery conversation. 30 to 45 minutes, usually a Zoom conversation. And I like to do these myself. We have other team members that are certainly capable of doing it, but I really enjoy these. I've met so many great entrepreneurs and learned about so many really interesting businesses over the years by doing these discovery meetings myself, so I really enjoy them. We'll do some homework ahead of time before our meeting, but the focus of that meeting is for us to get to know you and your business a little better, and you to get to know us. After that meeting, at your option, if you'd like us to do some more research and make some suggestions for how you can better grow your company, we're happy to do that. If not, no problem. We love doing these meetings. And here's how you can get in touch with us. Thank you again for spending this time with me today. I hope that I've been able to convey to you that the macroeconomic factors that we're experiencing in our country these days as a result of the pandemic and the other things that have happened during the last 18 months are really going to be a challenge for local business in the next year, 2 years. It's hard to predict. But if you can implement some of these marketing strategies, particularly the 3 that I emphasized, you will see an increase in your business, you will grab market share, and you will be able to survive these turbulent times. Again, thank you for being here. My name is Gordon Van Wetzel with the Alchemy Consulting Group, and I wish you the very best as you grow your business.